So, in the same way that the universe is infinitely large, it is also infinitely small. And when you think about that idea, that if we were to go out into space, beyond the atmosphere of Earth, and out towards the sun or the other way, away from the sun, but out there, everything is so huge that it would just seem like we could get lost in that hugeness, in that largeness of our universe. Well, what does it mean to go the other direction in understanding space? So what I mean is, if we believe that the universe is infinitely large, then how small is the universe? I mean, how small is our planet? How small is our country? How small is our little town? How small is my house? How small is my bedroom? How small is my shoe? How small is the eye of a spider? Or how small is an atom? How small is an atom? And are there smaller particles even than an atom? And we're coming to understand that they are. So, and this is important in understanding mass. At what point does matter get really, really difficult to measure as far as its mass goes? And if we can't measure its mass, then can we understand its density? And what's the volume of an atom? How do we measure the volume of an atom? It's so tiny, we can't even see it. So the next several paragraphs have to do with the periodic table of elements that you see in this video. And the periodic table of elements is simply a way that science has chosen to organize all the different atoms that we predict that exist, and to understand them based on the way we've organized them. So as we look at the next several paragraphs and we think about elements, we start to think about the atoms that make up elements. So enjoy the next couple of paragraphs. Please make sure you are reading the paragraphs before you run the video, so that you have some sense of what the paragraph already says, and then I'll read the video. I'll read the paragraphs to you and make a few comments, maybe sketch a few things, and then we'll mark them. Okay, so enjoy these next couple of paragraphs. In the same way that the universe is infinitely large, it is also infinitely small. So we're going to see if we can figure out what it means to wrap around all that.